Yeah, I'm about to do my show. Go ahead and hold my calls. What's up, everybody on YouTube? This is Avery Baines coming at you, the URS Chef. Just put my little championship belt down. I've been declared a URS Chef hero. Put this down here. I'll get right into my show. This is my second take. My first take got messed up by an interruption, so we're gonna try this again. My cameraman's been a little happy with the rum and the eggnog. Hold the camera straight for me. Work that out for me. But right, I'm jump right into it. I'm gonna overdo for the 2010, 2011. I want to do an overview of what I thought in 210 and get right into 211. What I'm hoping for. We had some halfway decent fights in 210. Of course, the one fight that everybody talked about pretty much was Pacquiao making history, beating the brakes off of Margarito. It's the first time I ever saw a Mexican leave the ring looking like a Japanese guy with the slanted eyes and stuff. Not a racial point, just saying. Pacquiao, 8th title, has many divisions, history, completely overshadowing Floyd Mayweather. Everybody, I've been reading the Bleacher Report on my Yahoo News and Yahoo Sports, and he feels that Mayweather's out of excuses. Fight Pacquiao or get out of the game. He has some personal issues he's dealing with. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's cranky because, he don't want to get that beat down. And I really, think about it. His whole persona is based on him being undefeated. So I basically know if he does not fight Pacquiao, he can still say, well, I woulda. We've got another Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, what if debate that's going to be going on for some time. I can't see Pacquiao, who said he's going to retire in a couple of years, hanging around to see what Floyd's going to do. Floyd has nobody viable in the welterweight division that he can face except Andre Berto. Andre Berto versus Floyd is not the same class as far as talent. I'm not knocking Berto. He's an excellent young fighter, and I feel he would give Floyd some headaches and might even score a knockdown. You never know. But I ultimately think he'd end up losing a real close fight to Floyd. But if Floyd doesn't fight him, he can't fight a Quintana or any of them other lower class guys. Mosley and him not going to get a rematch because he had to beat the brakes off Mosley to start with. And nobody in the division makes sense but Pacquiao. I can't see him fighting somebody up and coming because no matter what anyone says, if they're not a champion or have a belt in that division, they already know they're not on the level with Floyd. Even having a belt doesn't put them on the level with Floyd. So the only thing I can see is Floyd's making excuses. He already agreed to the blood test. Now what? He said he'll give any concession you need. So all the Floyd Mayweather fans out there, you want to get at me, respond negative, positive, doesn't make any difference. I even said myself that Mayweather would win the fight against Pacquiao because of the size difference. I'm beginning to doubt that after I saw the Margarito fight. If a man that's like 5'3" to 5'5" can beat a dude that's almost 6 foot tall, who outweighs him by at least 17 to 20 pounds, if he can deal with those kind of difficulties and still beat the man the way he beat him, breaking the bone around his eye, that's some kind of Floyd, that's Margaret Taylor versus Chavez kind of injuries he had. That means Pacquiao's punching power and his speed was enough to negate height, size, and the advantage of possibly having the reach, the height, the weight. All of that was negated by the ability that Pacquiao showed. Even if it was for IBO belt, I would still be impressed with the fighter. If I'm 5'9", I can beat a guy 6'5", 6'6". Give me my props for being top notch. So I give Pacquiao that credit. I will never go against Pacquiao again. If Floyd can beat him, remains to be seen. I don't think so. After what I saw Pacquiao accomplish, it puts him in a different class. He's overshadowed Floyd as a worldwide with his humanitarian stuff, as a congressman, as a pay-per-view draw, and as an all-around good dude. After seeing him carry Margarito for 2 rounds, they're trying to break him, and he could have destroyed Margarito, but he didn't. We know that. So the bottom line is, Pacquiao is in the driver's seat. Mayweather, if you want to be a passenger, you better get in quick. That's done. That's over with. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up to Bernard Hopkins. I'm 42. He's 45-ish. We're going to be 46 by now. The man did history. He was robbed of it. I always was with Hopkins. I hadn't made a show on in a while. I've been busy with my chef thing, doing my thing, you know how I do. But the bottom line is, Bernard Hopkins is definitely a George Foreman-ish light heavyweight fighter. Miracle Man. He defied the odds. I was shocked that he got knocked down twice. That honestly truly shocked me and still shocks me. One, they say could have been a slip, but I was shocked that he got knocked down. Shows that a young, strong guy. Okay, I give you that. But Bernard showed, just like he did in his first fight with Taylor, he weathered the storm and he came back strong on the end. Now, you don't have 2 knockdowns, you in this man's backyard, and you still got a draw? You won the fight. If there's going to be a rematch, it's going to have to be after the Chad Dawson fight, which is mandatory. Uh, I'm not saying that Chad Dawson is going to win the fight, but I feel he will. I think he caught Chad on a bad night. Chad's speed, his jab, his movement, and everything seemed sluggish. The original Chad, the Chad Dawson you saw that destroyed Antonio Tarver, and the one that beat Glenn Johnson, you're going to see that Tarver again. That's going to be the one who's going to bring it home. After that happens, if we can't get Bernard Hopkins versus bad Chad Dawson, which I don't think Hopkins can win that fight. I think Chad's just a little too quick. He's a little bit quicker than Pascal over a length of a fight. But if Bernard Hopkins can fight this Travis Cloud guy who's undefeated, IBF title, get that belt, maybe we can see a unification between Chad Dawson and Hopkins by the end of the year. And then the winner of that go ahead and finish this Pascal guy off. Very impressed with Bernard Hopkins. For us old folks, he did this proud. Looking forward to the #1 fight I want to discuss for 2011 is looking forward to the Tim Bradley and Devon Alexander unification junior welterweight, super middleweight, super lightweight WBC unification fight. My thumbs up is going to go to Tim Bradley. I think he will win this fight either by decision or maybe a TKO in the 9th or 10th round. I feel he's versatile. He's got quicker hands. His style isn't this stiff stand-up, punch, punch, jab, 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 punch. I think he'll get an opportunity to get on the inside, fire shots. He does have to be kind of careful. Devon is strong. I saw him hit Quintana with uppercut, and the man was almost in the lights. He can punch. Other than that, I'm not impressed with his boxing ability. I don't see him. He has stiff lateral movement. He's not fluid. He seemed like he's hampered by something. Like his movement isn't. He can't flow from side to side very, very easily. So I think Bradley's speed and his versatility and being able to switch hit give him the opportunity to get the victory in that fight. The Klitschko brothers have made a what they call a coin toss. Tails, you whip him. Heads, I whip him. I think David Haye would do well with Vladimir. Vitaly would be a problem for him. Vitaly's the stronger of the two, the more versatile of the two. And also with Vitaly, his European style would also be a problem for his matchup. I think that David Haye could beat the older for the WBC title, and they can unify the brother and the other brother and him and unify the Undisputed Championship. Will it happen? I don't know. Whether David Haye's making excuses or not, we'll find out very shortly. Between now and March, they have to get that situated. I'm disappointed with Pacquiao fighting Mosley. I feel that Mosley doesn't earn or deserve any type of title shot with Pacman. Getting destroyed by Mayweather did not put you on that short list. I would prefer to see Pacquiao take on Andre Berto, even though Berto doesn't have the name. He doesn't need the name. We have Pacquiao fighting anybody. We'll watch Pacquiao fight Godzilla if you put it on pay-per-view or whatever, at least a week after. If you have Mayweather come out, and if Mayweather decides to take a fight between now and he gets the legal troubles out of the way, the only fight that makes sense is him and Andre Berto. If he doesn't fight Andre Berto, his credibility is shot. The only fighter I can even call out of the welterweight champions other than Pacquiao is Andre Berto. That's not my fault. That's just the way it is. This is Avery Baines, zemoson, sous chef, hero, US champion. I got my title here. You understand what I'm saying? Check me out on Facebook if you want to find out why I got this belt, how I got this belt. Other than that, YouTube, we're out.